Hi guys, Righteous Framer here, bringing you your dose of truth for the day. And that is this. The worst parts of you are picking the most important decisions in your life. Your choices are only as healthy as you are. You've heard of the phrase, you're only as strong as your weakest link. Well, let me tell you this. Your choices are only as good as the weakest, most broken, most hurting part of yourself. I can tell you all the great advice that I've ever learned in my years of living, but it wouldn't matter because after I told you everything that I knew, the worst part of you that was not healed would choose your partner, your job, your location, your next ministry. It would all be chosen by the worst parts of you. So it's more important not to know or to learn more things. The most important thing for you to do to be a better picker or to be a better chooser or to be a better decision maker is for you to get healed in those worst parts of you that you've been running from for so long. Again, you're only as strong as your weakest link. We usually think of that phrase when it comes to friendships. You know, if there's 5 of us, we're only as strong as the weakest of us 5 girls or the weakest of us 5 guys. But think about it like this. What if you're only as strong and successful as the weakest, most broken, most hurting part of yourself? You see, we all have unmet needs, unhealed hurts, unresolved issues. Those are the 3 things that are making most of your life decisions. You wonder why. I have a PhD, but I keep being fooled by GED men. What is it that's making you do that? It's an unmet need, an unhealed hurt, and an unresolved issue. I heard these 3 things from a book by Liberty Savard called Breaking the Power. Sometimes we think if I try really, really hard, if I read more, if I learn more, if I go to more church services, if I fast more, if I pray more, all of these things will go away. There will come a time in your life, sooner or later, where you will realize that time does not heal all wounds. Again, time does not heal all wounds. Talk, tears, and time heal all wounds. You got to talk at those issues that you swept under the rug since you were a child. You got to purge all those tears that you hid in all those years. And you got to take some time too. You know, sometimes we try to rush into another decision after we leave one bad decision, but we keep making the same decision over and over again because we don't take the time to heal and ask ourselves, what made me ignore those red flags and get in that bad relationship, that bad job, that bad church, that bad business venture? You have to ask questions to all. So again, guys, I can counsel you, I can give you all the videos in the world, but if you don't heal that broken heart, it's like me putting all the air in the world into a tire with a leak in it. I will keep pumping it full of what it needs, but there's this little nail in the back that's seeping at all of the oxygen that I pump in there. And that is where the problem is. The problem is not that you're not receiving enough information. The problem is that you're not retaining it because it leaks out through a back door. You need to pray and say, God, where's the leak happening? Where is this lie that's in my life that's letting all this good information out that's causing me to make bad decisions over and over again? When I say that you're only as strong as the weakest parts of you, think of it like this. Let's say that you're in a ditch. There's a level ground and there's this little ditch that someone carved in. Let's say that the ditch is about 13 feet deep, meaning it's too high for you to climb out of it, it's too low for someone to reach and pull you out of it, it's too deep. And let's say it's about 5 feet across, so you can look maybe a few feet this way, a few feet this way, a few feet all around. But you can't get out and you can't do too much moving around. But what happens when you get your heart healed, when you go to recovery or therapy or counseling or get major deliverance, it's like someone putting dirt into the ditch. They're putting more dirt into the ditch. So the ditch goes from 13 feet deep. It goes from 12, 10, 8, 6, 2. And before you know it, it's level ground. You find yourself making normal decisions because you can see more clearly. You can see everything on the horizon. Before, all you could see was what was around you in this ditch. You could see a few feet this way, a few feet this way. You could see the sun up, but you couldn't see much else. What happens is God can heal your heart by filling in the hole, filling in the ditch, and then you see yourself walking on level ground. So you see yourself being able to date different people that you normally couldn't date. Because when you were in the ditch, you dated whatever was in the ditch. It's hard for everything to get on top of a mountain, but it's easy to find a lot of different random things in a ditch. For example, look on top of Mount Everest versus looking in a drainage ditch. There's a whole lot of things you'll find in a drainage ditch that you won't find on the top of a mountain. Your options are as limited as a ditch. Your job options are as limited as a ditch. Your dating options are as limited as a ditch. Your business opportunities are as limited as a ditch. Your friendship opportunities are as limited as a ditch. But when God starts filling in that hole, you find yourself having the same opportunities as everyone else. You look around and you're like, I used to only date these 2 guys in the ditch, but now I can date these 30 guys. I used to only apply to these kind of jobs, now I can apply to these 30 jobs. You'll be surprised. So do not make any more major decisions in the ditch. You must get healed and come out of that ditch. When I got into a recovery group, I was looking for a new church home. The lady in the group said, we can't tell you what to do, but we suggest that you don't choose another church home until you get healed. Because if you don't get healed, the broken parts of you that chose the first bad 3 churches will choose the next bad 3 churches. We suggest you don't get engaged and get married during this time of recovery, at least for 1 year. Because the broken parts of you that chose those first 3 bad men will choose another 3 bad men. What they meant was, get healed before you choose, because the broken parts of you are making all those major decisions for you. And you end up being more and more and more dug into this ditch that you can't get out of. Of course, God can get you out of anything. But sometimes what God is saying is, wait, get healed, get delivered, then get set free, and you can see what all there is available to you. Thanks for watching, guys. Please share and subscribe. Bye.